Today I'm going to make some chutney. I've had a look in my freezer and it's full of stuff that needs to be used from the allotment over the summer. I grew masses and masses of beetroot and froze it, cooked it and froze it in portions, and I need to use some of that. I've also got elderberries that were picked in the freezer, and I've also got fruit in the fruit bowl that is past its best. 3 oranges, and I've got 4 kind of wrinkly apples there. I'm just going to throw everything in together and see what comes out. Unfortunately, nobody in this house really likes chutney, except for me. I like it, but my dad likes it, so I make some for him and send it round to his house. He'll enjoy it. I also don't have a proper recipe, so as usual with me, I am just making it up as I go along. I had a little look in the cookery books to try and get a sense of what proportions to use, how much vinegar and how much sugar to put in with the fruit, but I haven't really been able to figure out how much to put in. They all seem to be different, so I'm going to guess. So we'll see how we'll get along. So if you don't know what chutney is, I think I've heard that Americans aren't really familiar with chutney. Chutney is just a way of preserving fruit or vegetables by cooking it with sugar and vinegar. So here we go, we've got most of our stuff chopped up now. This is my orange and my orange rind. That's going to be lovely and fruity, I think. This is my chopped up apple. The good thing about making chutney is you don't have to use perfect fruit. So if you've got fruit that's getting a bit old and wrinkly, or bruised fruit, windfalls and things like that, you can just use them and cut off the bad bits and use them. So it's just my last shallot. Put my specs on because I cannot see a thing close up. And once I've done this, I'm going to weigh everything just to give me an idea of how much sugar and vinegar to put in. And then I get to use my lovely preserving pot, which is just here. I love my preserving pot. I haven't used it much in the last few years, but I love it. Such a solid, sturdy thing, made specifically for preserving. It's got a very heavy bottom, thick bottom, and it stops the stuff from burning. Okay, I'm going to weigh the stuff now and I'll come back to you. So I've got about 1.6 kilos of fruit, that's about 3.5 pounds. If you wanted to do this, that was 4 apples, 2 oranges, quite a handful of shallots. I think I've got 200 grams of elderberries there and 600 grams of beetroot. So here we are, this is in the pot now. I've got all my fruit and veg. I've also put 700 grams of sugar in there, which is about 1.5 pounds. You can use any sugar you like. I think it's probably better to use a nice brown sugar for the flavour, but I had some light brown sugar and I've used golden castor sugar, which is a bit extravagant for chutney, but was all I had. And next I'm going to put in 1.3 litres or about 2 pints of vinegar. That's a litre. And I'm going to go for another 300 mils of vinegar. I haven't got enough. I've only got about another 100 of vinegar, and that is going to be just fine. In it goes. And I'm going to give it a little stir. And I might put a few little herbs in there, spices rather. Maybe some cinnamon or nutmeg, that might make it quite nice as well. So I found a cinnamon stick in my cupboard, that can go in. Ginger I think will be nice in here. I mean, you can literally put anything you want in, whatever things you like, however strong you like them. Ground cloves, I'm just going to put a tiny bit of that in. It's probably not my favourite. Tiny bit, like that. And I think we need some salt, don't we? Quite a bit, I think. more. There you go. That is that basically. So we are going to now cook that for probably about an hour until everything is very soft, very gungy together. It's all reduced down to a thick, juicy kind of paste almost. Now, that's it. So I'm actually here in the garden, which I know is pretty weird. Kenny despises the smell of vinegar, and it does make your house stink of vinegar if you're cooking chutney and it's boiling on the stove for quite a long time, at least an hour. So weirdly, we've got the camping stove out, and I'm going to do it out here. You don't need to stand over it and watch it, so it's fine. I can just put it on here and pop out now and again, give it a little stir. It's absolutely freezing today. I think it must be sub-zero or around about zero, so it might take quite a long time, and I'm a bit worried we're going to run out of gas from the gas bottle, but we'll see how we go, and I'll get back to you and show you it when it's done. This is Sonic. Today he's like the cat that got the cream, because in fact he is the cat that got the cream. He's actually had some double cream left over from Christmas that was going out of date. Sonicy! Sonicy! Oh! Nice boy. So the gas ran out almost immediately outside. So now the house stinks of vinegar. It's not so bad, I don't mind. We've had it boiling for about an hour now. It's all cooked down, soft, and it's reduced. So I'm going to put it into my Kilner jars. You need to sterilise your jars. You can either do that by popping them into the oven for 10 minutes, or you could boil them in water. Pop them in the oven is very easy. So actually these two here, I just put through the dishwasher, and I think the steam at the end is enough to sterilise them. So I'm going to get started now. I'll put some in here and I can show you what it's like. I would like one of those thick funnels to pour it in with, but I don't have such a thing. I don't make it often enough to warrant buying anything like that. I'm just going to bring this across and show you. And there you can see that, I hope so. There we go. Oh, I can hear scratching in the background. That's my cat, he's locked in the bedroom. There we go, only 4 jars out of all that fruit, which is quite surprising. I think that'll be quite nice. I'll wipe the edges and put the seals on and put that away. You can see. I'm going to call this beetroot, elderberry and orange chutney. That sounds quite nice, doesn't it? You don't want to be eating this immediately. You need to let it mature. Initially the taste is quite sharp with all the vinegar. If you leave it for about 3 months, the flavour softens right down, and the flavours all develop, and it's delicious. You can eat this in a sandwich, like a meat sandwich or a cheese sandwich, or eat it on the side with some cold meats. My dad has a huge spoonful of chutney with almost every meal. So if you fancy giving that a go, just sling it all in the pot and have a try and see what comes out the other end. I might get back to you in about 3 months and give you a taste test and tell you what it's like.